What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, man, we got to grow up emotionally. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? I coach and mentor so many people, and the reality is, so many of us, because we've gone through some devastating things, because we've gone through some challenging things in life, because our childhood was messed up, because we've had failed relationships, because we've gotten our hearts broken, and all these other negative, toxic things that became traumatic in our life, we take on this negative aspect of life. We take on this, man, this woe is me, this victim mentality that, man, the world sucks. The world is cold and calloused and cruel. That, there's few good people left in the world. And we take on all this negative crap and we think that is reality. We think the whole world is like that because that's our experience. And the trip is, man, you got to learn to grow up emotionally. There are 8 billion people on the planet, and everybody ain't miserable. There are 8 billion people on the planet, and everybody ain't living in lack. There are 8 billion people on the planet. Everybody ain't lonely. There are 8 billion people on the planet. Everybody ain't frustrated. Everybody ain't miserable. Just because that's your reality. Just because that's how you see the world. Just came back from a vacation, 12 days. Now went to the Southeast Asia. And it's a trip because so many people, they don't make the kind of money that we make here in America. They don't have all the quote unquote luxuries that we have here in America. And yet, while I'm on vacation in Thailand and Singapore and Bali, I'm looking at all these people that don't have the means financially that we do here in America. And yet they're happy, yet they're enjoying life. They're walking around laughing and just going on about their business. Kids are playing and just having a blast. So, what does that really say about us? We have everything at our fingertips, everything at our disposal here in America, and we're so frustrated, we're so miserable, we're so depressed, we're so angry, we're so hurt. We got all the money we need. We got all the people and things around us to keep us distracted. And yet we're still miserable. We're still frustrated. Because that's not reality. That's just your reality. The world isn't a cruel place. The world isn't an unsafe place. The world isn't a hateful place. The world hasn't become ugly and contaminated. That's your opinion. And because that's your opinion, that's your reality. What you focus on becomes your reality. What you focus on becomes what you get consumed with. That's the frequency you dwell on. That's the frequency you live on. So if all you see is pain and suffering and trauma, if all you see is hurt and frustration and brokenness, then you need to get your eyes checked. You need to change your perspective of life. You need to change your frequency. Again, there are 8 billion people on this planet. Over 330 million people here in America. And everybody ain't living like you. Everybody ain't experiencing life like you. So the question is, why are you experiencing this? Why is this your reality? See, that's the stuff we don't really want to talk about. Because then now, if I'm responsible for choosing my reality, man, I don't like my reality. So I take on this victim mentality. I take on this, man, I'm powerless to change anything. And so you live a life of being powerless to change your reality. You live a life of misery because you don't understand that you have the power, you have the authority to change your life. That's all within you. You live the life that you live because you've chosen to live that life, not because the white men have kept you oppressed, not because women ain't shit, not because dudes ain't shit. You live the life you live because you chose that life. See, there's a whole lot of people that have gone through damaging shit. There's a whole lot of people that have had hard and challenging childhoods. There's a whole lot of people that grew up in poverty-stricken areas. They didn't stay there. They didn't stay there emotionally. You chose that. You chose to stay on that vibration. You could change it whenever you want to. You got to learn. Man, we talk so much about manifesting. I'm manifesting my king. I'm manifesting my queen. And then you can't manifest shit you can't see. We've got to grow the fuck up. You can't manifest shit you don't believe in. You can't manifest shit you don't believe exists. You can't manifest shit you don't think that you deserve. You've got to take responsibility and accountability for your life. You're not going to get a queen if you don't feel that you deserve a queen. You're not going to get a king if you don't really believe you deserve one. Your reality, your life is based upon your beliefs. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand that. Why don't you feel like or believe that you deserve to be happy? Why don't you believe that you can have a fulfilled life? Why don't you believe that you can be happy and content with life? Why don't you believe that you can have joy and peace? Why don't you believe that you can live in abundance? You believe that you live in lack. You believe that there's not enough. You believe that you're unworthy. You believe that you're not fit. If you could believe that negative, toxic crap, how come you can't believe the opposite? What is it about you that has you stuck believing the stupid shit? What is it about you that have you stuck believing and holding on to that negative crap? As opposed to taking on the perspective, the opposite is true. It is what it is. It is what it is. You don't believe it. And so you've made your world, you've made your reality a dangerous place. You've made your world, you've made your reality an unloving place. You've made your world, you've made your reality an incompassionate place, full of demons and monsters and haters, full of racist, homophobic people. You created this drama. You created this movie that you're living. Every day you wake up, you have the opportunity to change your reality. You have the opportunity to change your movie, to change the story, to change the narrative. But you keep taking on this perspective of all this drama and chaos, all this bad shit, all this evil shit, all this corrupt shit. It is what it is. That's your perspective. Therefore, that's your life. We got to grow up emotionally. Hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. You live the life you choose to live. Happy healing. Peace.